Art has always depended on tools. For most of human history, they barely changed. Charcoal, colored earth on the cave walls, then pen and chisel, paint and canvas, the printing press, the camera. Each one gave artists something they couldn't do before. A tool arrived and stayed put for generations. An apprentice learned essentially the same craft that his master had learned from the same materials.
Observe. The line of the Virgin's cheek, gentle, reverent, eternal. 9 more years and you may be permitted a brush.
The computer put an end to that. Well, to most of that. Software can be rewritten and delivered overnight, so the tools now change in years and months, sometimes weeks, rather than centuries. I watched this happen when I was in my 30s, and when digital tools upended the art world and shakeout ran through my 40s. My mother taught art in schools for decades. She never touched a computer. She kept teaching even into her 90s. She never needed a computer. And by the way, in her 80s and 90s, she was volunteering. Because the old skills never died. My brother designed greeting cards by hand for Hallmark, then toys and packaging for other major companies, all of it in pencil, pen, and ink. When desktop computers came into his company, he watched colleagues lose their jobs. He kept his, in part because he transferred his skills over to Adobe Illustrator. His close friend from art school made the same crossing. He designed the Porsche Boxster by hand, every drawing two-dimensional on paper, and then a clay model was made based on it. Then his industry moved to CAD. A man I used to work with, he studied architecture and graduated right as CAD was taking over the field. The software was displacing the pencil, the T-square, and the parallel rule that he had been trained on for years. And he decided not to make that crossing. He just didn't want to. So he took a job in maintenance instead. Today, I have a niece who works in the arts full-time. She combines AI-assisted computer work with traditional drawing skills that she is really good at. And I'm helping my sister bring AI into parts of her art studio near Seattle. So here is the pattern. When the tools change, the work also changes, but the skills, the training, they don't. Only the tools do. People have to choose whether to learn the new ones or not. AI is that same story. It arrives faster than all the others. And here is the part people keep missing in this whole equation. At no point along that line did any of the fundamentals disappear. They remain the same. Drawing, composition, color, value, proportion. Knowing why one arrangement works and another doesn't. Another will fall apart. Every one of those transitions rewarded the people who already had that foundation, because a new tool executes faster. It does not decide for you. AI does not remove the need for artistic discipline. It becomes one more instrument in the artist's hands. Which brings me to the distinction that matters most in this medium. The difference between intentional art and what people now call AI slop. All right, I think you've heard about AI slop. Generative tools look like democratization. Anyone can produce a striking image that looks awesome. A published clip in seconds. No grasp of technique, genre, or history. But a trained artist spots what is missing almost immediately. intentionally. A fully automated output is not really a work. It is an average. Type a prompt, accept whatever comes back, publish it. No voice, no decision, no point of view. That is AI slop. Output the software drove. Genuine AI art runs on the identical technology, but it moves in a different direction, in an opposite direction. The human directs, the model executes, the artist brings skill, critical judgment, and deliberate intent, commanding the machine instead of letting the machine dictate. Not that the machine contributes nothing on its own. Even under the best artist, it adds its own flavor. And the artist works with that, like a studio director whose people under him bring their own hands to the job. Sometimes what comes back is better than what they were expecting, better than what they had asked for, and the director knows it and keeps it. Other times the employee presents something the director doesn't like or doesn't want. The directing lives in the judgment, in that judgment, what to seize, what to cut, what to send back. The tool has never made the artist, and it never will. In the near future, I would like to present a video showing you the many different steps and the different areas that I, as an amateur, use in order to produce one picture. Please like and subscribe, and let me know what you think. This is Ted.